Retirement, the dream we've all been sold. Work your whole life, grind away the best years of your existence, and then, when you're old, tired, and maybe even in poor health, you get to finally enjoy life. But here's the truth. This lie keeps people broke, unfulfilled, and stuck in a system that benefits everyone else but them. Hey there everyone, my name is James Santiago and you're watching Learn Wealthy. We have a cold front here in Houston today, and this is one of those videos where I'm actually wearing some pants. Anyway, you're watching episode 4 of Lies That Keep People Broke. Enjoy the video. From the time we were kids, we were conditioned to believe that the ultimate finish line is retirement. They tell you, go to school, get a degree, get a job, and work that stable job for 40, 50, maybe even 60 years. And then, at the end of that road, when you're well past your prime, you get to enjoy the golden years. Let's face it, this plan isn't designed to help you. It's designed to keep you working, spending, and contributing to a system that thrives on your labor and sacrifices. Who's benefiting? Big corporations? Big governments that tax you into the ground? But what about you? And to add icing on the cake, what are the odds that you even make it to retirement? Let's look at some stats. In the US, the average life expectancy is about 77 years old. But a significant number of people don't even live long enough to see retirement. And those who do often face health issues that limit their ability to enjoy them, thanks to the wonderful ingredients of our American food. So you spent decades working, saving, and waiting for what? A chance to sit on a porch and watch life pass you by. Now here's a great question we should have been asking. Why would anyone need to retire from a life they actually love living? The truth is that retirement is built on the assumption that you spent your entire life doing something you hate and now you deserve a break. That's the whole idea of retirement. But what if you built a life that didn't require an escape? You wouldn't want that life to end, right? You wouldn't need a break from that life. You wouldn't need retirement. And let's talk about the financial side of retirement. The traditional advice is to save a huge percentage of your income so you can live off that later. But let's break that down. Inflation erodes your savings. Every dollar you save today is worth less tomorrow. And Social Security, it's not guaranteed to be around forever. And relying on it is like playing financial roulette. And the people that owes you this Social Security, they're only over 36 trillion in debt. They're making a new trillion in debt in about every 90 days. They don't have the money to pay for this, and it's growing bigger and faster like a snowball. And they're counting on taxing the future generations in order to pay for this pyramid scheme. Retirement funds like 401k and your home equity, these often lock up your money, leaving you unable to seize life-changing opportunities now. This brings us to a crucial concept: the opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is the price of missed opportunities because your money is tied up in long-term, low-return, or no-return investments. Here is what you're losing: the chance to invest in high-growth assets like businesses, stocks, or real estate that could multiply your wealth. The flexibility to pursue your passion or retire early. Yes, way early than society tells you it's possible. So what is the alternative to this retirement trap? Stop waiting for someday to live your dream life and start designing a life you don't need to escape from. Focus on building multiple income streams so you're not dependent on a paycheck. If you don't learn how to make money while you sleep, you'll most likely be working for the rest of your life. Prioritize health, wealth, and happiness today instead of deferring everything to the future. Retirement isn't a goal or a finish line. It's a symptom of a broken system. The real goal is freedom. And freedom starts when you break free from the lies you've been told. That's where movements like FIRE come in. Financial independence, retire early. This movement was popularized by people like Vicky Robin and Joe Dominguez, authors of Your Money or Your Life, who challenged the traditional retirement model. The FIRE movement teaches you how to break free from the system by building wealth quickly and efficiently so you can choose how to spend your time. And more people are waking up to this idea, realizing they don't have to wait until 65 to start living their dream. Let's break down the different kinds of FIRE, because it's not one size fits all. In this section of lies that keep people broke, retirement, we're gonna talk about FIRE. So this section is liar, liar, pants on fire. Let's break it down. Number 1, lean FIRE, the minimalist path. Lean FIRE is for people who are okay living a tight budget. Imagine your dream life involves a small, cozy apartment, cooking at home, and simple pleasures like reading, hiking, or do-it-yourself projects. Except some DIY projects are actually expensive now because of inflation. How much money you will need to retire using lean FIRE strategy? You need to accumulate about 25 times your annual living expenses. If you can live off $25,000 a year, you would need around $625,000 in your investment portfolio. Example, a school teacher who lives frugally and retires by 40 years old by keeping their expenses low and investing in low-cost index funds. I personally don't invest on index funds. I'm not telling you what to invest on, and this is not a financial advice. I'm just explaining the different kinds of FIRE. On to the second kind of FIRE, the fat FIRE, or living large. Fat FIRE is for people who want to enjoy financial freedom but still live comfortably or even somewhat luxurious. Think dining out, traveling often, and having a bigger house. How much do you need? Again, the rule is about 25 times of your annual expenses accumulated in your investment portfolio. But with fat FIRE, your annual expenses might be about $80,000 a year. That means you need about $2 million in your investment portfolio. Of course, you shouldn't be living in places like California or New York if you want to live a great life of $80,000 a year expenses. Example, a registered nurse who invests aggressively, creates multiple income streams while maintaining his full-time job, and retires early but still get to enjoy life's finer things. Number 3, barista FIRE, the safety net. Barista FIRE is perfect for people who want financial independence but don't mind working a low-stress job part-time for some extra income and benefits. How much would you need? You might want to aim for $500,000 to $1 million, depending on how much your part-time job covers. Example, a graphic designer who builds up their investment and then eventually works part-time at a coffee shop to cover health insurance while enjoying a more relaxed lifestyle. Number 4, Coast FIRE. Let time do the work. Coast FIRE is all about saving aggressively early on, then letting your investments passively grow over time while you only cover your current expenses. And then you stop investing for retirement because you've already hit the amount that will grow to support you later. Basically, you're just coasting while your investment grows and you stack that investment early on. How much would you need? Let's say you accumulated $300,000 by your mid-30s. If you let it grow, for example, in a stock market without adding another dime to it, it could grow to $1.5 million and maybe more by the time you're 60. Example, a software engineer who hustles and saves aggressively in his 20s and 30s, then shifts to part-time consulting while his investments take care of the future. Here's the beauty of FIRE. It's not about waiting until you're old to enjoy life. Whether you want to live simply or go all out or find a balance in between, there's a FIRE path for you. The key is to make your money work for you instead of locking it away in retirement accounts you can't touch until you're 59 and a half. So you want to know what FIRE I'm into? The hot kind. Sizzling and smoldering. Alright, just kidding. I'm not into any of the FIRE. Even though most of these are great ideas, certainly better than what we were taught. Go to school, get a degree, get a job, and work till you're 65. The reason I don't like any of these FIREs is because it still involves retirement. There's still retirement in FIRE. Financial independence, retire early. What I want is to keep building a life I don't want to retire from. And there's always got to be a purpose that's not just for me, like hiking or playing golf. I want to keep making these YouTube videos until my body will let me. I want to keep writing books to teach. I want to keep playing the real estate game for fun and to provide great housing that the government can never do. And it's not even about the money. I'm happy and fulfilled if I'm doing something I love, and it can also take care of my family and give something to society. I won't ever need a retirement from that. I'm gonna use every single minute of my time and strength given to me by God to live that life and not need retirement from it. Let me know in the comments which fire appeals to you the most. Are you ready to ditch the retirement myth and start designing your dream life? And don't forget, for more investing, finance, real estate, and macroeconomics, let's all learn wealthy together. I'll see you on the next video.